A shocking result in a primary election in Argentina has plunged the country into an economic crisis. Sitting President Mauricio Macri, who came second in the polls, has warned that if the trend continues, the worst is yet to come. Macri has been working towards a deal with the International Monetary Fund to lift the country out of an economic crisis. Argentina's economic woes go back a couple of years. The country has been battling inflation as high as 22% and is in a state of recession. 32% of the country's population is affected by poverty. And just last year, Argentina's currency, the peso, lost half its value against the US dollar. Macri has squarely blamed the previous administrations for the crisis. He has specifically targeted former President Cristina Kirchner, who was in office from 2007 to 2015. Macri argues that Kirchner has created a culture of corruption and is herself involved in cases of graft. Macri's austerity measures to bail out Argentina has reduced the purchasing power of the ordinary citizen, and his popularity has consequently taken a hit. It's in this context that Macri lost a primary party election to Alberto Fernandez. Incidentally, Fernandez's running partner is the earlier mentioned Cristina Kirchner. Fernandez scored 47%, while Macri came in with 32%. According to Argentina's constitution, if a candidate gets more than 45% vote, there is no runoff. This has made the upcoming presidential polls in October a one to watch out for. Macri's loss created ripples in the country's economy. The peso dropped more than 18% against the US dollar, while the stock market crashed by around 38%. The country's bonds also crashed by around 20%. Argentina's central bank tried to arrest the currency's slide, but even after buying out $50 million worth of pesos from the market, the currency still crashed. Alberto Fernandez has said that the market reaction is a reflection of the president's failed policies. President Macri, however, has vowed to reverse the election results come October and said that the support for Fernandez is the reason why the markets are predicting doom.
Hasta partir de este resultado electoral desfavorable al gobierno y favorable al kirchnerismo, se da vuelta todo. Las empresas bajan entre el 30 y el 50%, el riesgo país subió 350 puntos en una hora y el dólar subió lo que subió. Eso demuestra que hay un problema grave entre el kirchnerismo y el mundo, que el mundo no le confía, el mundo económico, el mundo político no le confía en lo que pretende hacer con la Argentina otra vez. Entonces, tienen ellos que trabajar para que tengamos una elección más normal, en generar esa credibilidad. Como presidente estoy acá para ayudar en lo que pueda, pero no es fácil porque ellos ya gobernaron, entonces tienen que demostrar que van a hacer algo distinto de lo que hicieron antes.
Now, the United States of America has urged all sides in Hong Kong to refrain from violence. A senior official from President Donald Trump's administration has urged all the sides to avoid violence while calling for a political tolerance in Hong Kong. The State Department spokesperson Mitch McConnell has warned that any violent crackdown of Hong Kong protests by the Chinese government would be completely unacceptable. The senior official has also emphasized that the administration is supporting democracy, but has reiterated President Trump's past comments on Hong Kong. Earlier, the US president had commented that it was a matter between China and Hong Kong. A senior administration official has said that the US was monitoring developments in Hong Kong. While on the contrary, the Canadian Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, has released a statement clearing his stand on the Hong Kong tensions. Trudeau has said, and I quote, "We see the need for de-escalation of tensions. We need to see the local authorities listening to the very serious concerns brought forward by Chinese citizens." Unquote. The territory has been sporadic democracy protests ever since the most recent wave began in June. The protests began over an extradition bill that would have allowed suspects in Hong Kong to be put on trial in mainland China. After the recent statement by the US official, the critics are convinced that President Trump is focused on thrashing out a trade deal at the expense of America's historic role as a protector of democracy.